Hi, Tanna Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message, and I am back from my birthday trip, and it was restful and fun and fabulous. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is going from a high to a low. Not always necessarily a low when you're coming off of a high, but it could be. And I kind of feel like that right now because I was away for 5 days. I don't get away that long very often. I haven't been away that long since like 2 years ago. Had another birthday trip where I went away for 7 days, and I hadn't done that in 15 years. So this was a shorter trip, but it was awesome. I spent 2 nights at the Disneyland Hotel with a girlfriend. My husband took me there. We had dinner. My girlfriend came to meet me. Thanks, Stephanie. And then my husband came back, picked me up there, took me straight to Palm Springs, and we wound up staying at a friend's house. It was a surprise. My husband surprised me. So it was a beautiful house in this neighborhood that we love, and it was relaxing and gorgeous, and the weather was amazing. And we saw friends and had dinner, and I ate and drank more than I have in a while. I ate a lot of sweets because I'm like, it's my birthday, I can have sweets. And I haven't had any alcohol in about 2 months because I've been doing this detox. And so that was nice. I didn't ever do it, but still, I could feel it towards the end of the trip. So when we were on our way home, I kind of was in a pissy mood. Obviously, I would love to have stayed there, but even while we were there, I found myself getting a little bit restless towards the end. And I don't want to spend too much time over analyzing everything, but I was just observing how I was feeling, and I was feeling just kind of restless and weird. And I wanted to do something different, but I didn't necessarily want to come home and get back into my daily routine, although I knew I had to. But one thing that helped, and this is one thing that I want to suggest to you, if you have something going on, like a special occasion that you're leading up to, and it's going to be an amazing day and high energy and vibes are up here, and then it's going to be really quiet afterwards, I like to make sure I always have things to look forward to. When I'm going to have something going on, and then it's going to get really quiet and just go kind of back to normal. And I can't even imagine what people like musicians go through. I mean, I've been in a band before. I played at little teeny weeny clubs, no big deal. But people who are performing to huge stadiums and have all that energy coming at them all the time, and then a lot of times when they're off stage, they're completely by themselves. And that's such a huge range of emotions, and it can really mess with you. And it sends a lot of people into depression because the one is great, the other one is kind of empty, and it's hard to manage that. And, I think of it when I watch Ellen every day, Ellen DeGeneres, because she's got all this energy coming towards her, but she seems like she's created a really good balance between the actual show where the audience is there giving all this energy and love. And I know she has meetings and stuff with her staff, and she's got a great home life with her wife, Portia, and her animals. So it sounds like she's got a good balance going on there. But the rest of us have to kind of navigate this when it comes up. So I just kept reminding myself that this week my husband had a cabaret. He created a cabaret show, which I post sometimes on my Facebook page. Ads about that in case anybody who is in the West Hollywood area is interested in going to see a really good cabaret show. So that's happening once a month. So that was coming up this week, and that's always a night out for my husband and I. I always get care for my mom so that I can go with him and be with him, and we stay out late. And then next weekend, my birthday continues. We're having dinner with friends, and I'm having breakfast with a girlfriend, my girlfriend Lisa, who is bringing me this boozy cake. She lives in Redondo, and there's this place called Cake Buzz down in her area that makes cakes out of all this alcohol. So I'm cleaning up my diet until then. And she's going to bring this boozy cake, and we're just going to have it for breakfast because I feel like it's cake, and if you have it with coffee, and it's going to have some coffee and espresso flavored liqueurs in it, it's coffee cake, right? So we're going to enjoy that. So then later in the day, we have dinner with some really good friends. So it's nice knowing that I have these things to look forward to. And also my niece is helping me out big time this month because my caregiver is gone for 3 weeks. She just left this week. And I've known about this since the summer, and I've been freaking out and stressing out about it. But my niece, my little baby niece, Laurel, God bless her, she is going to stay here and spend Saturday nights with my mom. She's got to work from home, but mom sleeps all the time now, so it shouldn't be a problem. But she's going to stay here. So not only do I still get a weekend, I'm getting a little bit more time than I usually do, because my husband usually just picks me up Saturdays, brings me home, picks me up Sunday again, brings me home Sunday night. I actually get to spend Saturday nights with him. So I'm very excited, and I'm so grateful for my niece. So that's kind of a little plus and something that I have to look forward to. This is actually something that I've had in mind, these highs and lows later. When I'm growing my business, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is planning these day-long seminars for women in my Infinite Women community. I want to have an Infinite Women Day of Love and Luxury, and I want it to be full of inspiration and connection and great information and learning processes and sharing tools to utilize the law of attraction, to uncover limiting beliefs and clear them up. We'll do some live coaching. We're going to have some wonderful meals. We're going to have a big cocktail dance party just for the ladies at night. So I'm really looking forward to that. But one of my intentions with that is that I want to create an event that has sustainable energy. Because I've been to seminars in the past where they have you dancing at 10 in the morning, they're blasting really loud music at you, and I don't like that. And I understand they're trying to get your energy up, and I know that Tony Robbins is big on the energy, and everybody is just losing their minds at his events, and that's great. I want to create something a little bit different, because I want the women there to raise their vibes and enjoy this great energy, but then be able to take it with them afterwards and just thinking back on the event and have just the thought of it and the memory of it bring their vibes up again, instead of like, oh, I was there, no, I'm not. Because man, when you have something big where your energy is raised way up, the higher you go up, the lower you can fall down. So those highs and lows can be a little bit difficult to navigate. So that's something that I intend on doing with these events later, is just, have a really great energy that kind of builds up in a really nice organic way and stays up there. But obviously this weekend I've been having a really great time, and the vibes were up here, and then slowly kind of came down on the way home, and I just kind of found myself feeling weird. The last time I went on a long trip, the one I mentioned before, I felt so refreshed and relaxed and just ready to hit the ground when I got home. And I don't know why I don't feel that way this time. I feel rested and relaxed, but part of me feels like it wasn't enough, and I wish I could have more time to relax. But then I feel this pull to get back here and take care of mom. And that's probably part of it too, is because I don't know how long my mom's going to be around. We're in that limbo stage right now where she's on a decline, but it's a slow decline. And of course, while I was gone, I was like, what if something happens and she goes while I'm gone and nobody wants to tell me while I'm away? That was in the back of my head. So that was probably messing with my emotions a little bit. And then getting home, I'm really happy to see her, and she's doing really well. Everybody took really good care of her. And she was a little talkative today. And I said, I was gone. Did you miss me? And she goes, yes. And I said, did you know I was gone? She was like, no. So she humors me, but she's doing really well, so that's good. And so I just try to treasure every moment with her. But it was nice to just get away, knowing that she was taken care of, where I could just relax and take care of myself. So it was good. I got to sleep a lot, and that was great. But just realize that when you have these times where you're going to get away for some big relaxation, or you have a big event that you're going to be really excited about and having so much fun, there could be this lowering of your energy and kind of coming down from that high. So just pay attention to the way you're feeling. And like I said, it may sound superficial, but my favorite remedy for that is just making sure that I have other things to look forward to. Because if you have this big thing happening and then nothing to look forward to after that, that can be a big downer, because then you don't know when the next big thing is, and it might make you feel like, oh, that was great, but it was so quick. And we really, and I've done videos in the past about having things to look forward to. It's really important to me. It's always been important to me. Little things, medium things, big things, maybe an annual vacation, or, my husband and I are doing our 10th anniversary vow renewal this year. I've been planning it for 10 years. So that I'm really excited about. But even just your birthday, or you might have something like a graduation or some big accomplishment that's being celebrated, or an event that's just in your family that you're a part of. Just make sure that you have, I want to say steps. Make sure you have steps to kind of bring yourself back down so you don't come crashing back down. And that could be different for everybody. Just think about what that is for you. For me, it's having stuff to look forward to, having an event this week, this coming weekend, and knowing that I'm going to have Saturday nights with my husband this month. That's very exciting. And then we go back to Palm Springs for our regular one weekend away a month together at the end of April. So I have things to hold me over till then. So that's basically my message for you today. Just make sure that when you have a big high or a high, that you have a soft landing and that you create steps for yourself to come back down. And if you don't, just be aware of how you're feeling and just ask yourself, what do I need to feel better? What do I need to come down gently from this high? Because being conscious of it and being aware of it will help that crash as well. It won't happen as severely, as hard as if you weren't paying attention and you're just like, oh, I feel like crap. It's over, and now we're back to this. So, depending on what's going on in your everyday life, I'm sure people go on vacation and they come back to a job they hate, and that's horrible. So definitely make sure you still have something to look forward to after the big high. And I just want to thank you for joining me again, and thanks for bearing with me while I took a week off. That was really nice to just not have to think about this last week. But I was thinking about all of you guys and wishing you well and thinking about you while I was having fun and knowing that you were there. And so I'm back this week, and we'll have some more new messages and obviously every week in the weeks to come. But it was nice to just give myself a break. So thanks for that. I appreciate it. And thanks for coming back and being here with me. And if you enjoy these videos, remember to subscribe. And I'm not going to do my big spiel anymore. There will be a little card here. And, if you want to click on the website and join the mailing list, that's awesome. But I don't want to keep doing my little spiel because I just want to talk to you and just thank you for joining me. So thank you for joining me. Have a great weekend and monitor your highs and lows, and then you will be able to even out your emotions and your events and navigate them all much more smoothly, and just kind of keep your vibes in a good place regardless of what's going on or what's not going on. So I'm going to go enjoy my weekend, and I want you to do the same. Take care, and I'll see you next time.